Good morning, happy Monday. Welcome to the Mareathon. My name's Mare. Thanks for hanging out on this Monday morning. I've got Thomas. Hello, hello. I'm wearing my Ariana Grande Manchester shirt and some yoga leggings because after I dropped Thomas off today, I'm going to Starlet to do a yoga flow class, which I'm really excited about. You need a lunch. Yeah, we're not really in a super big rush this morning, but I will say hi in the car, I think. Make sure we got all our bits in a row. Do you want to say hi? Hi. Dropped off T-Bone and now I'm heading to yoga. Although as much as I love yoga, today is definitely one of those like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s hashtag do it anyway situations. And as much as I love to do yoga at home, sometimes it is so great to go to a class because, you know, then it keeps you accountable. I've already signed up for it. You know, at home there's no one who knows if I don't do it. Anyway, so I go to Starlet and I have been doing just like easy flow classes, but you never regret going to the gym. You never regret going to yoga. You know how it goes. It's just getting there that's like half the battle, or like 90% of the battle perhaps. And it was a very busy, action-packed weekend, but pretty fantastic. I'm trying to even think of all the stuff that happened. Friday night I emceed at Aaron Pritchett benefit concert, which went really well and was super fun. And then Saturday, Thomas and I went out for coffee. We went out for lunch. Then I had friends over and we had dinner and we watched some Drag Race on Netflix. And yesterday was a busy one too. He had swimming, so it's a good weekend, but I'm happy to be back into like the swing of things. Feel a little bit tired today, a little bit just like run down, just PMS, but hopefully this yoga class will help. Something I did want to mention that happened last week, but I didn't mention it in a vlog because I was still processing, and to be honest, I was just so upset. I found out last week that someone who had been one of Thomas's great members of his team passed away, and she passed away in May, but I only found out last week because I went to book an appointment with her and then they told me, and it really has affected me. It's really shocked me, shook me. She was super healthy, fit, and like passed away completely unexpectedly and suddenly. And I did an entire blog post about Deb, and I would love it if you took the time to read it. She was just so special to us and to our family. She was the first person on Thomas's journey that really just showed us so much empathy and compassion, and I always really just felt so protected by her. Like, she was on our team no matter what happened. She would always like figure out the best options, or she just like had this way about her that was incredible. And I am still really sad to have heard of this, and really disappointed that I don't think I ever told her how much she meant to our family, and I don't know that she ever really knew. I'm sure she just thought she was doing her job and doing her job well, but you just never know how someone's affecting someone, you know? Like, it could be the fact that you see the same person at Starbucks every day and they give you your coffee, or, you know, it could be the person who like checks you in at the dentist or whatever. Sometimes you just never know how much you are affected by someone or how much you're touching someone. So my takeaway from this has been trying to figure out, I really want to like honor Deb somehow. I don't know how, but I'll figure it out. it's one reason why I really wanted to write the blog post, was just like, I wanted more people to know how special she was to our family. And also it's really taught me to like, just to show appreciation and check in with people and like, make sure people know how much they mean to you. You know, I had given her like Christmas cards and, you know, Christmas ornaments and etc. But I don't know if she really knew how much she touched our family. Like, she sent me a card after Jeremy died, you know, like she was just a really good egg. Anyway, so I would love it if you read the blog post. And the power of social media is incredible. Something that was really upsetting was like, since I didn't know she passed away, I wasn't able to go to the funeral, and I wasn't able to, you know, convey to her family how incredible she was. Obviously they know that, but like from experience, it's just great to hear. Like, you know, I hold so dear how many people said that Jeremy had affected them, and I never would have expected that. You know, you don't know someone's reach. So I thought it would be really cool for them to hear from a family. Anyways, so the power of social media is incredible in that I did this blog post, and like within an hour it got to her family, and I've been able to communicate with some of her family since it went up, and that's just like meant the world to me, that they read the blog post and that they took the time to like message me. And anyways, it's amazing, and I would really appreciate it if you could take 5 seconds to read it. Yeah. Okay, I'm just running into a client's to take a picture before yoga. I'll be right back. We're back. We did yoga, came home, did some work, went and got my brows tinted. Aren't they just gorgeous? Home Spa by Tanya does my brows. I freaking love them. They just like, I feel like my eyes pop so much more when they're darker. Yoga, I realized, was the first time I'd done it in over a month because I was sick, and I just like end of October just like fell off the bandwagon. So it was very hard, but I feel really good for doing it, and I hope it'll be like a real kickstart for me. Let me know if you do yoga in the comments below. I'd be curious to know. I love Yoga with Adriene. That's who I always watch on YouTube. And then I do Starlit classes if you're local. So right now taking my Kindle Paperwhite. I bought a couple of books this morning for it because it's Cyber Monday and they were super cheap. I bought Money Master the Game from Tony Robbins, which I think was like $3, and Everyone Worth Knowing by Lauren Weisberger, which was like $1.50 or something ridiculous. And she's the one who wrote Devil Wears Prada. And I read another one of her books this year. It was called When Life Gives You Lululemons. Fun fact, sitting here are my 2 bookmarks I've used this year. I keep track of what books I read. So about to start number 30 of the year. Self high five. My goal this year was 15. I just need to move my camera. I keep like, I'm just crouching. Anyway, so I was sent a book via a PDF, a very secretive book that a friend of mine has written that I'm going to be reading, and I'm figuring out how to put it on my Kindle so I can start reading it today. Also, speaking of reading, I put the poll up on the Facebook page of which book you would like to read next in the Mare Reads Book Club, and there's already a huge debate about it. This is my lunch. It's basically just whatever veg was in the fridge and some beans, and some vegan feta, which I've never tried before. So we're having dinner out tonight, so I thought a big salad would be good for lunch. Update. I was having a hell of a time trying to get my Kindle to connect to my MacBook. Turns out you have to use the exact cord that the Kindle came with, even though it's just your like regular run-of-the-mill USB adapter cord. Fun facts with Mare, just in case you have the same problem. It's 1:20, and to be honest with you, I could really use a nap. I'm not sure why I'm so sleepy today. I mean, we had a really busy weekend, but I had a good night's sleep, so I'm not really sure. I need to go into the radio station, but I have some time, so I'm tempted to rest. I think I might take a nap. I brewed myself some decaf candy cane green tea, but it doesn't have caffeine. I try not to have caffeine after lunch because I don't want to mess up tonight's sleep. So I'm thinking about napping. I'm also thinking about filming a video to put up tonight. This is not a very interesting vlog so far, is it? Is it? Okay. I just wanted to give you that Kindle tidbit. Fun facts with Mare. My hair's still wet from this morning. I wish I had something exciting to tell you. We might nap. We'll be back. So now I am heading to the radio station. I filmed, edited, and uploaded today's video, which hopefully you've seen already. It's about how to make Christmas easier. And yeah, it was, as you'll see in that video, it spawned from a pretty eye-opening discussion in the Marathoner Facebook group last night. So, hope you've checked that out. And if you haven't, feel free to. I'm just gonna vlog like this, great. I didn't end up napping. I ended up filming that video instead, and that gave me a real boost. Why am I filming like this? That gave me a real boost. Hi. Okay, we're gonna go to the radio station. Did a quick tidy. I love to do that in the afternoon. Okay. All the awkward dancing while the song's playing, always. It's John Party, Night Shift here on New Country 103.1. My name's Mare, a perfect song for you and I spending our evening together. Hope you had a great weekend. I feel like it was just Friday. Friday busy, Saturday busy, Sunday busy. I don't know how people have already had time to put up their Christmas tree and why I feel like I'm behind the schedule. Normally I would put it up the first weekend of December, which would be this coming weekend, but I feel like I've already missed weeks. Everyone's so early this year. Do you feel like everyone's earlier with their Christmas tree? I mean, you do you, and also, can you come to my house and do mine for me? I have so many gifts to wrap and ship that I'm actually considering just taking them to somewhere that's doing like charity wrapping, and here's all my gifts. Is that allowed? Just put a bunch of stars up on Thomas's wall. I got these little decals from Walmart. There used to be mirrors here and framed photos, and his crib was here, and one fateful day Thomas pulled them down and he has a scar because they broke. Anyway, so this has just been empty holes, and this was my solution. You can definitely see that there was like some things on the wall, but I think it looks nice.
In the eye, and then, you know, and say shoot.
Today on the Armchair Expert, it's Conan OBrien, and it's so good that I'm laying in bed listening to it. I had this conversation with Denise, who's a beautiful marathoner, and she also loves Armchair Expert, like to the point where I hope we get to go to it live together at some point. Denise, keep me posted. But like, we like to draw them out, because you know, you want to make them last as long as possible. Sometimes there's one on a Monday and a Thursday, and that's exciting. Although there was one last Thursday that wasn't my favorite. It was all about like religion and war. It was interesting, but it wasn't exactly an upper. I was thrilled this morning to see that it was Conan OBrien, so I knew that it would be, you know, much more lighthearted and interesting. So as you can see, I'm already in bed. Got my flannel fox sheets happening. Yeah, I do. I love flannel sheets. Last year was the first year that I treated myself to them, and now I have 2 sets. They're just amazing. So I'm in bed. I've got my Kindle. I got the book on my Kindle. I think I told you that, so I'm gonna start that tonight. And got my twinkle lights happening, a little ambiance, got my oil diffuser going, and there's quite the heated debate in the Marathoner Facebook group about what the new book should be, so that's fun. I have a feeling we'll do all 3 in a row because all 3 seem to be quite popular. I had something else I wanted to tell you about that I thought about this weekend, so good thing we vlog all the time. And starting Saturday we'll be vlogging every day until Christmas, which is crazy because Vlogmas returns. So thanks for watching. Please lace up, become a marathoner, subscribe to my channel. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon, and I'll see you in tomorrow's. Okay, bye.